right, fancy new opening, fancy new start to the school. You're going to see a lot more kids on the streets this morning as thousands of students, teachers, educators heading back to school for in-person learning. So we'll show you some of the boards that are going back, including Dufferin Peel Catholic District School Board, Halton District, Halton Catholic, Durham Catholic. Now, students were forced to learn remotely full-time in mid-April as schools across Ontario shut down during the third wave. Now, if you're feeling a little bit anxious, keep in mind there will be several health measures in place as kids and teachers go back to class. Masks are mandatory for students in grades 1 through 12. Masks are not required outdoors. For cohorting, students from JK to 8 will be in one cohort and one teacher for the full day, and high school students will not be in those cohorts. All students and staff must self-screen before going into the buildings. Now, coming up in a few minutes, the lovely City News reporter Faiza Amin, she will be joining us for back-to-school coverage here. She'll be standing by live at St. Margaret of Scotland Catholic Elementary in Mississauga with a look ahead to the first day, and hopefully we'll be hearing from students, teachers, parents, and alike. All right, let's talk to COVID-19 now. The TTC hosting vaccination clinics once again at popular stations, and we are standing by at one of them. This is Warden Station in Scarborough, transforming into a pop-up clinic today, running until the 9th. The clinics are open to all customers, employees, and of course the public from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. while those vaccine supplies last. First and second doses are available to anyone turning 12 this year and older with no appointment necessary. The clinic is also available at the Islington Station, and that runs till Thursday. Tonight until Thursday, something to let you know of, subway service on line 1 between Shepherd West and Wilson. That's going to end a little bit early, 11 p.m., and that's because of track work, so keep that in mind. There is a lot to discuss when it comes to COVID-19 here. So coming up just after 7 o'clock, Toronto's Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Eileen Davila, joining us here. We'll talk about back to school plus vaccine strategies to get more people to roll up their sleeves and where everything stands when it comes to vaccine certificates as well. All right, I want to provide you an update if you were woken early this morning to an Amber Alert on your phone, TV, radio after a 3-year-old girl from Barrie went missing. We do have an update now. So that alarm went off around 1:45. We can tell you around 4:30 this morning, police were able to locate this young girl. Barrie police say arrangements are being made to bring her back to Barrie. Details will be released at some point at 8 a.m. today, after 8 a.m. I should say. So just a good news that she is found safe. All right, this is interesting. As of midnight, Canada lifting restrictions on fully vaccinated international travelers entering our country. All foreign nationals must be immunized with a COVID-19 vaccine authorized by Health Canada at least 2 weeks before entering the country. Anyone older than 5 must provide a negative COVID-19 test at least 72 hours in advance before arriving. Antigen tests will not be accepted. Travelers won't have to go through quarantine protocol. Canada's travel ban on direct flights from India, that remains in effect until at least September 21st. Toronto Pearson airport officials are asking travelers to arrive early for their flight due to expected delays. Let's talk politics now. All major federal leaders back on the campaign trail after the long weekend. Liberal leader Justin Trudeau will be in Montreal this morning for an announcement at 8:30 before heading to Ottawa for a virtual volunteer town hall. Erin O'Toole is also in Ottawa for an announcement at 10:30. The Conservative leader then hosting a virtual telephone town hall in the evening. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh in Toronto this morning with an announcement on climate change. That's also at 8:30. And Green Party leader Annamie Paul heading to Ottawa today to observe Rosh Hashanah. Now, with less than 2 weeks to go until Election Day, we should remind you that we have invited all major party leaders to join us here on BT to explain why they should get your vote. And this morning, Conservative leader Erin O'Toole will be joining us live to answer some of your questions, and that is coming up at 9 this morning. You can continue to tweet us at Breakfast TV if you have any questions you'd like us to ask. Let's get to sports now. Mississauga's Bianca Andreescu losing her first ever match at the U.S. Open. The 21-year-old defeated in the 4th round by 17th seeded Maria Sakkari of Greece, taking the last quarterfinal spot in the women's singles. The match went 3 hours, 29 minutes. It didn't finish until just after 2 this morning. The latest finish in U.S. Open women's singles history. Andreescu was up 3-2 in the 3rd set, went off court with her trainer. And then she had her left thigh wrapped, unfortunately. Hope she's all right. Before today, she was 10-0 at the Grand Slam following her 2019 title. We're going to talk more about this coming up in just a bit with Sid. Now, right now, we are sitting at, where's that clock? Oh, yeah, the bottom left. 6:09 is your time right now, and we are learning more about what Ontario's vaccine passport app may look like. With what we can expect, we're going to talk to 680 News senior business editor Mike Eppel. He is on the other side of this break. Happy Tuesday.